The year is 2031. Tattoo removalists are listed on the stock exchange. Genders are forbidden. Daryl Summers is cloned and farmed to make cowboy boots from his valuable skin. And Dan Watt is a megastar on primetime television.
Hey guys, Dan Watt coming at you live. Hey guys, you didn't think it was me, but it is right here, right now. Dan Watt, zangity bang! Take for granted the music we get to listen to freely every day, but internet censorship is a big issue. Your one-stop shop for hover car insurance. Woo, 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 woo. Hippity chip! Ever since lions became extinct, it's seen as culturally biased and insensitive to use that song. I got the banging hits, and you've got the eyes to watch them. It's a funny thing, I can actually tell you the night, the interview, the moment when my career took off, and that was the Calvin Harris interview at the Prince of Wales back in 2011. Let's just say things happened that night, stars aligned, and the rest is history, I guess. You can read my biography. I want to know if it's true that you're not going to play live anymore, you're just going to DJ.
Yeah, that's true.
It's true.
I mean, most people who were upset about it, I said that I wasn't singing anymore.
Yeah.
Which isn't strictly true.
Okay.
I'm singing on some of the songs.
Yeah.
Some of the new songs that are coming out this year have got guest vocalists. Some of them have got me singing on them.
Okay.
I'm not going to sing live because it's not good.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not good enough. I prefer DJing. So.
Well,
Sorry, I used to share a show with that guy back in 2011 on the internet. All these trendoids liked it. That Calvin Harris interview was facilitated by me. I honestly could have done that. That would have been my break. Now he's out there interviewing all the celebs still. People only like him because he's a fucking imbecile. He fucks up all his questions. You're sort of laughing at him, not with him. You know? Anyway, I don't want to sound like the bitter record store guy. Fuck!
Things have not turned out so well for Nick Clark, the assistant manager at an antique record store. As Dan rose to fame through the 2010s, Nick became focused on trying to create a new genre by merging two pre-existing styles together in order to become socially relevant to the pretentious again. His latest attempt was to mash some Ginsberg poetry with a dated sound of times past known as dubstep.
Best minds of my generation destroyed by madness, starving, hysterical, naked. Turpentine.
Unbeknownst to him, this elitist mashup was in fact a little-known formula for causing a rip in the time continuum, a portal that allows one to travel back to the past. He could see within that the rip had opened up to the very day that keeps him awake at night, the infamous day that Dan so often attributes to his success, March 13th, 2011, the day of Future Music Festival and the night of the Calvin Harris interview. Seeing the opportunity to change his fortune, Nick leapt into the portal.
For your own benefit. Shit, dude, what happened to you? You look revolting. You look like an old woman.
I had a big night last night, and I'm wearing makeup.
Whatever, come on, you got an interview.
Yeah, man, I'll catch up with you later. One half of Tame Impala. Now, in terms of things that have really contextualised your success for you thus far, Eric Clapton's comments that he's into you guys, I assume you're across that. Eric Clapton has said that you guys are one of his favourite acts at the moment.
I didn't know that.
Have you heard this? Yeah.
That's crazy. I was obsessed with him for a good year or so.
Yeah. In terms of, you know, the album being successful and so on, you get crossover gigs like this. Is it baffling for you sometimes that it's become as sort of poppy and crossover as it has?
I don't know. I never really expect the commercial world to embrace it because
I'm not sure that the commercial world has embraced it.
You don't reckon?
We don't get played on Nova and stuff like that much, do we?
Yeah. How many years have I shaved off now, do you think?
not many. I think you've barely done anything really.
Really? Just not getting through it. Fucking mess this.
You might need a mirror or something, or maybe just wait till the end of the interview. I can help you if you want.
Didn't want anyone.
I can just.
I'm impressed you haven't cut yourself.
Yeah. Man, I'm terrified.
You've got to find a soft touch. I mean, you guys are trying so fucking much. I imagine it's hard to sit down and have time to work on stuff. But is there anything in the pipeline? Have you been playing some new songs live? And can you give us maybe an indication as to the direction?
I played to my brother, and he said it was quite a diversion.
Yeah.
And he said that he says it would take balls to shift like that.
I just hope it's not a bad shift, Kevin, because if it is, we certainly won't be interviewing you again.
Yes.
Releasing shit music. And yeah, thanks for being accepting. It's just quite an ordeal, this whole thing.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
you come back 20 years, you want to be successful, and got to try and look young again.
That's cool, man.
It's taken years off you.
Nick spent the day sabotaging Dan, preventing him from networking with industry types and holding him back from his trademark fun guy persona.
Good day, nice to meet you. I'm Dan.
Dan, I reckon just be more like hostile. Like
What?
It's the internet. Like people like it if you're sort of risque and sociopathic and a bit edgy. Like just don't like say hi to everyone. Just be a bit of a cunt.
You reckon?
Yeah, just be really rude to everyone. No, don't speak to him. Don't speak
Wow. But I really like meeting people.
to him. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Networking's bad. Being affable to like labels and bands is bad. Just be a real cunt. I'll be nice. I'm good at that. Like I'll take care of that.
Like I'm pretty tall, right? You're not that tall. My hair's straight and I have blue eyes.
And
but
I'm like losing hair,
yeah, but you get more babes than me because you're famous. Like, what do you do?
Well, I'm a nice Jewish boy, so I feel like, you know, I can charm the ladies.
But I mean, did you act like a total rock star even before anyone liked you?
There's a saying, you gotta fake it till you make it.
Yeah.
And when I was a lot younger and I had a full head of hair, I would go around wearing sunglasses at night looking like a rock star. People thought I was in a band and I would just sneak into parties. If you're confident, you can be successful or you can not be. It's really whatever you want.
Well, do you think I could host my own TV show? Like Dave Letterman?
I think so.
Really?
Yeah, you kind of have his teeth.
Oh,
Nice.
hey man, it's great everyone's wearing ponchos. It's really good marketing for the future of the website.
The future of the website. Like give a fuck about the future of the website.
Well, it's just good to see ponchos.
Oh yeah, it's good to see ponchos. You won't remember fucking poncho in 2 years' time, mate.
You and I both have amazing hair, but that's a side note. When you were making the covers album, were you thinking, how the fuck am I going to do this live? Because there's so many guest appearances that logistically with touring schedules and so on, it's very hard to orchestrate.
When I was making the covers album, it was the same as when I was making the new album. I think that obviously when I go on tour and stuff, you can't expect, you know, Ghostface Killer and Simon Le Bon to come with you every day.
Yeah.
But you kind of, I think that with the new album record collection, we kind of did our best to bring that show live when we come here. So Andrew Wyatt from Mike Snow, Alex Greenwald, MNDR, Spank Rock, they're all here. When I was touring the covers album 3 years ago, it was different, you know, because that was more like Amy Winehouse and Lily Allen and stuff. They were already so huge by the time that record broke. But with the new record, it's easier to tour because it's a bit more of a communal collective in this album. We don't play Valerie because if Amy's not here, it's just a bit whatever. But we play Oh My God because Rose sings it beautifully.
Probably there's a temptation though on your behalf to want to be the front man and to be the pop star, is there not?
Not really, because I know that's not what I'm supposed to be doing. I got lucky in a way that I made a bedroom record version, the covers album, that kind of picked up some momentum, and I'm really lucky. And I think there's a lot of like producer slash, you know, festival names, like whether it's myself or Diplo or Danger Mouse with Broken Bells or Gnarls Barkley, that we're lucky to be in this position that we produce records but we get to be out there. But without those singers and the people that we get to work with, we'd be nothing, you know what I mean?
You and I aren't so dissimilar. You know, I've really given a leg up to the guy who's become famous, but now I'm, you know, back in the game, so...
After 20 years.
20 years.
Back.
Long time, man.
Back for the first time.
And isn't everyone glad?
I've talked to everyone and they're like, they couldn't be more thrilled.
After warming up successfully with a variety of interviews, he felt ready to steal the moment with Calvin Harris and carry it all the way to future superstardom. The plan at Prince Bandroom was simple.
Do you want to continue with your research or whatever you're doing?
Oh, out here?
Yeah, I'll go get him from the hotel.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nick could feel his star rising already. Soon he would have the panel show spots, high-paying commercials, the magazine covers, and maybe even the ultimate TV dream, hosting an awards show. Smoke that cigarette, you devious bitch.
It's too easy. Calvin, can you tell us about this upcoming, the One Love CD? I want to hear what you've got.
One Love CD is out right now.
Yeah.
It's out, man. It's a mix of all my favourite tracks from last year. It's the first proper mix CD I've ever done.
Yeah.
That's been for sale. I put a lot of love, a lot of effort, a lot of energy into it to make it as good as I could possibly make it.
And do you feel like it's coherent with the stuff that you're doing in terms of your personal endeavours?
Personally, I don't think anything that I'm making at the moment sounds like anything else.
Yeah, in terms of the pop sensibilities?
For sure.
Good interview.
Yes!
Returning to the future, Nick dreamt of what's to come in living Dan's successful life and turned on the TV to see if they were talking about him already.
Here we are at the award ceremony that everyone wants to be at. We've got movie stars, we've got rock stars, we've got sports stars, we've got sluts, we've got...
Filled with rage, Nick stormed to the mildly futuristic Channel 9 building to approach Dan in person.
What the fuck, man? How the fuck are you still famous?
Whoa, what do you mean?
You know exactly what I fucking mean. This whole, Calvin Harris interview, that was my big break thing. Bullshit, man.
Yeah, man, I mean, it was the night of the Calvin Harris interview.
Do you want to continue with your research or whatever you're doing?
Oh, out here?
Yeah, I'll go get him from the hotel.
Okay.
Yeah,
The bouncer thought I was Richard Wilkins.
Mr. Wilkins, everyone is waiting for you.
He let me into this secret room and it was like out of a movie, man. There was champagne, there were like midgets with trays. Everywhere I look, it's another celebrity off the television. And next thing I know, there's these two babes
sitting on his lap. It was a wild night. Everyone who was anyone in 2011 was there. It was not long until Dan had caught the interest of one of these celebrities in particular.
It was kind of creepy, but it was kind of amazing, that validation, that sense of acknowledgement from the guy that pulls the strings of the network. And he was doing this weird thing with his fly, and he was doing it with my fly. You know how I was wasted on K, so you know when your hands become their hands. And
you always have said that it was a Calvin interview.
Come on, man, I don't think Eddie'd be too pleased about me spouting in public that it was sucking him off that got me to where I am.
Well, fuck, man, we were in it together. You know, like, do you think now if you introduced me, I would have maybe the same opportunities?
I showed him a picture at the time, and he wasn't interested in you at all because your hair's shit and you're ugly.
Oh.